Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Cassie. So good to see you. Just to get started, if you can grab always a block if you have a block, but more importantly today, a towel or a strap of some sort, just to be able to bring your feet closer to you. We'll give a few minutes to see if anybody else signs in. And once you've got that, just come back to a seat. I hope you had a good weekend. It's been super gloomy and cloudy, so it's been kind of nice that it's even more forced to stay in, but definitely ready to get some yoga on today. So we're just going to jump right into it. We're going to get started on our backs. So if you have that strap or the towel, definitely bring that with you. And then lie down on your back. And give yourself the opportunity to fully lie down in Savasana. So legs are out wide, palms are out wide. Thank you. Chin can be slightly tucked. Palms are face up. Allow the eyes to close. Then take a few rounds of breath, just becoming fully aware of the breath. Feeling where in the body it resonates, where in the body you're filling up. And with that, maybe doing a gentle body scan, just really feeling how the whole body, head to toes, feel this morning. And then maybe start to feel the way the air feels on the body. Slight sounds around you, maybe even smells. And come fully and completely into this present moment. And then start to deepen the breath. Take a full breath into the belly. Really feel the belly press up towards the sky. Buddha belly. Inhale. Feel the rib cage expand. Feel the lungs open up. Hold it at the top. Very slow, controlled. Open mouth. Exhale. Two more just like that. Inhale. Fill up the belly. Fill up the lungs. With control, open mouth, exhale. Last one. Open mouth, exhale. Keeping the eyes closed, start to develop your breath of intention. I encourage you to seal the lips and inhale and exhale through the nose, bringing constriction to the throat, activating your vagus nerve, bringing awareness to the present. Drawing each inhale through the nostrils, down the throat, into the belly, the lungs. And gently forcing the breath back out, up through the throat, out through the nose, feeling it as it kind of caresses down the front side of your body. And invite in any intention that feels good for you this morning. It could just simply be a sense of presence, enjoying, respecting, and diving into each and every moment as it comes. Slowly beginning to incorporate movement with the breath. With an inhale, I want you to open up the palms really, really wide. Spread the fingers. Exhale, make a fist, bring the palms in. Inhale, open up the fingers, spread them really wide. Feel the palms expand. Exhale, make fists. Continuing with the hands and adding on the feet. Inhale, open the toes, open the fingers, spread the feet really wide. Exhale, curl them all the way in. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. This time with your inhale, lift the arms up, spread the toes, spread the fingers, reach up, take up space. And then as you exhale, bring everything in, come into a tiny little ball. Squeeze the knees into the chest. Start to rock to the left and then the right, just drawing circles on the low back. Good, and then gently bring the hands to the top of the kneecaps. And you'll slowly start to find some movement in the knees, bringing the knees to the outside edges of the ribs, pushing them forward and then bringing them in. And then finding the reverse rotation of that, drawing them in, forward, then out. Warming up those hip joints. Keeping the breath long and full. Good. Both the knees come back into center. One more gentle squeeze. And then inhale, lift the left leg up towards the sky. Hands gently wrap around the right shin. Toes are spread really wide on that left foot and slowly lowered all the way down to the ground. This is where your towel or strap will come into play. So you can take that towel, the strap, whatever it is, kind of fold it lengthwise. You'll wrap it around the right foot and then extend the right leg up towards the sky. From here, being very gentle, it's early. Don't push yourself. You can slowly start to pull the right leg in towards the chest. Once you got to a point where you feel just a little bit of sensation, not a lot, you can start to play with the angle of the foot. So pointing the toes, flexing the toes, rolling the toes to the left and then to the right. Just starting to feel how that changes the sensation in the leg. Just this small movement. Take another full breath in here. And then as you exhale, gather both straps into the left hand. Right hand can come out to the side and slowly lower the right leg to the left. If you're doing this and you're like, I don't need a strap, I can just hold on to my toes, feel free to do that. And then the same idea here, we start to feel this a little bit more in the IT band. Your breath goes up and down the outside of that right leg. And then point and flex the toes. Start to feel that variation. Two more breaths on this side. Try to pull the right hip away from the foot. Press the foot into the towel. Pull the towel into the body. Inhale, slowly bring the right leg all the way back around. Hands clasp both straps or both sides of the towels. Left hand can come on top of the left hip. Slowly lower the right leg to the right. And take your time here. Again, point, flex, roll in, roll out. Maybe with this one you play with pulling the toes further towards the top of the mat or further away. As always, if you find a place that needs a little extra love, I want you to hold it there. Keep pressing the right foot into the strap or towel, pulling the towel closer towards the face. Feel the stretch to the inside of the right leg. Good, and with control, inhale, slowly bring the right leg back up through center. And then bring the right leg a little closer towards the face. Keep pressing the foot into the towel. Full breath in. Exhale, gently bend the right knee, release the right foot. And then extend the right leg long. Take a moment here just to notice the difference between the right leg and the left. Breathe into the length of the right leg. And then with control, you'll gently bring both knees back into the chest. Just give a nice balance to the spine. Good, hands interlace on top of the left shin. Right leg extends up. I know we were just here just to keep that fluid, balanced movement. Right toes spread really wide, lower all the way down to the mat. Grab your towel or strap once again. Flex the left toes. Left foot extends up towards the sky. Moving nice and slow with the left leg, giving it all the love and appreciation here. Point the toes, flex the toes. Roll the ankle in, roll the ankle out. Good. Breathe up and down to the length of the left leg, pressing the hip into the earth, reaching the heel towards the sky. One more inhale with the legs straight up towards the sky. Gather the straps into the right hand. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, left leg crosses the body towards the right. You can kind of roll onto that right hip if you would like. And again, pointing, flexing. Really feel how just that movement in the feet, how much that can change the body. I want you to keep that thought in your mind as we gently move towards our standing postures. Really feeling the balance of the feet. Left hip pulls back, left heel reaches and presses into the towel. Breath is down the length of the left IT band, through the knee, out through the heel. One more inhale. One more exhale. With control, using your core, left leg comes all the way back up around. Hand switch ups. And then right hand can gently rest on top of the right hip, keeping it connected to the earth. And then slowly lower the left leg to the right with an exhale. Playing with pointing and flexing the toes. Maybe you pull the leg closer towards the top of the mat or press the leg further away, just depending on what feels best in your body. And it could be different from the right leg. I've seen your inside, colorful home. 2 more rounds of breath here. Nice and active through the foot. The foot is still pressing into the strap. Good. Good. Inhale, slowly rise all the way back up. Both hands can grab the strap and take a moment just to pull that left leg a little closer towards the face. One more inhale. Gently bend the left knee as you exhale. Release the strap or towel. Extend the left leg long. And then taking just a moment with the legs out long, maybe pedal out the feet. If you need to roll out your wrists a little bit, you can do that too. Sometimes we build tension in the hands and we hold on to the straps. Good. Both knees come up into the chest. Give them another little squeeze. And then hands come underneath the calves, in between the calves and the thighs. We're going to rock and roll the length of our spine, maybe 4 to 5 times. I want you to build enough momentum that you can roll yourself all the way up into chair pose. Length of the spine, maybe just the toes touch on one, and back, and 2, and then coming on to the feet. If you need to take a couple steps to get there, most certainly you can. Feet come to connect. Knees are squeezing wide. Thighs are engaged. They should be nice and open, so really start to activate them. Take a full breath in, biceps by the ears. Exhale, airplane the arms, reach down and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the heart up. Tailbone is slightly tucked, core is engaged. Take another breath in. Settle in as you breathe out. Good. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, straighten through the legs, reach all the way up, mountain pose, Tadasana. First mountain pose, like I mentioned, feel the feet. If you need to lift up on the heels and root down, you can. Then play with lifting up all 10 of the toes, maybe pressing one down at a time. Activate the kneecaps. Lengthen through both side bodies. Really feel them lift up. Fingertips reach out. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, melt your hands to your heart, forward fold. Halfway lift with an inhale, fingertips draw up the shins. As you exhale, I want you to plant your hands, toe heel your feet out to hip width distance, maybe even wider. Take another halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, ragdoll pose, bend the knees, head and neck hang heavy. Options in ragdoll pose, arms can just hang here if that feels good. Pinkies can interlace into opposite elbows. Hands can interlace at the nape of your neck. If your hands are at the nape of your neck, be conscientious not to be pulling the head down, just allowing gravity to have a little more assistance. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, plant the hands. From here, step the left foot back. Good, drop the left knee down. Keep the left hand inside of the right foot. Inhale, the right arm reaches up towards the sky. Nice, gentle twist. Take a full breath in, press into the left palm, reach up with the right. Full breath out. Using the strength of your core, using the lift of the right hand, inhale, rise all the way back into a twist. Squeeze the inner thighs. Check in with the alignment of the right knee, step over the right ankle. Gaze can be either towards the side or maybe towards the right thumb. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Inhale, come right back up through center. Both arms by the ears. As you exhale, settle into the hips. Cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, arms reach up. Sit up through the hips. Tailbone slightly tucked. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, lower. Heart lifts, arms lift up, reach high, lengthen through both side bodies out of the hips. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your right foot back. Gently bring the left knee down and turn the left toes out. So left toes are out, right leg is back, left hand stays rooted. Inhale, lift the right arm high, modified side plank. The knife edge of that right foot is pressing into the mat. Take a full breath in. Exhale, reach the arms, your right hands over the head. Right hand over the head. Another inhale breath. Full breath out. Lengthen right toes to right fingers. With your inhale, gate pose, press into the left knee, reach the right arm all the way up, left arm comes to follow. Right hand reaches for the right toes. This time, left hand reaches all the way up. Gentle side body stretch. You're still strong through both legs, lifting up and out of the waist, pressing into the right foot, pressing into the left knee, the left shin, maybe the tops of the toes. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way back around. Rotate back forward. Come to the ball mound of the right toes. Left leg extends back. Moving through our first chaturanga. Option always to drop down to your knees. Option always to skip them. Inhale, shift forward just a little. Shoulders stack over palms. And then as you exhale, lower halfway. Elbows squeeze into the rib cage. They come to a 90-degree angle, not lower, not higher. Take another full breath in. Good. Full breath out. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll to the tops of the toes. Maybe you press so much into the tops of the feet that the knees start to lift. Good. Full breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. First time in downward facing dog. Take your time to settle in. Pedal out the feet, sway the hips. And really start to build your foundation within the body, the sensations that you have today. Try not to just find movement because it's what you do habitually, but learning to respond to the body. And after you've made all those wiggles and movements and adjustments, really start to build your foundation. Fingertips spread wide. Heels pressing down towards the mat, their hip width distance apart. Tailbone reaches up towards the sky. If you want to take a slight bend in the knees, you can. Work your heart closer towards the thighs and the gaze eventually comes underneath or in between the thighs. Full breath in. Good. Full breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step your feet up to the top of your mat. Feet come to touch, preparing for chair pose once again. Inhale, halfway lift. Legs are straight and strong. Chin is slightly tucked, belly button to the spine. Exhale, fold. Option to keep a bend in the knees if that feels best in the body. Inhale, rise, chair pose, Utkatasana. Reach the arms up by the ears. Squeeze the shoulder blades down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Slightly tuck the tailbone, core strong and engaged. Good. Another full breath in. Exhale, this time hands come behind the back, interlace the palms. If this is too much on the shoulders, towel comes back into play. Hands separate just enough to reach the knuckles down and back. Take another full breath in. You can stay here. If you'd like to come up onto the toes, moving into sparrow pose. Heels are lifted high. Maybe you sink lower into the chair as the heels reach higher towards the sky. Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. Good. Focus, everyone. Inhale, swim the arms forward. Interlace the fingertips. Press the palms out. You've got this posture. Breathe into the thighs. And then with an inhale, rise all the way up. Mountain pose. Reach the palms up. Biceps behind the ears. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge at the hips. Reach the palms forward. Keep the spine long. All the way down to the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips draw up the shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step the right foot back. Drop the right knee down. Right palm plants, inhale, find that twist open towards the left side. The right hand is pushing the ground away, the left hand is reaching up, fingertips spread wide. The connection that your legs and the feet have on the earth are lifting you up and out. Feel the right shin press down, right hip push forward. Left foot roots, left hip pushes back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Using the strength of your core, inhale, slowly rise, coming into that twist. Fingertips reach forward and back. Gaze is either to the left or over the left thumb. Squeeze the inner thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Deepen the breath. Maybe with your next exhale, gaze goes over that left shoulder. With control, nice and slow movement. Inhale all the way forward. Left arm comes up. Really root down, tuck the tailbone. That'll start to open up the hip flexor, belly button to the spine. Exhale, cactus the arms, lower the hips, lift the heart up. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. Even though the hips are lowering down, the heart is still lifting up. One more time, inhale. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hands come down, frame the left foot. Good. Right toes tap, right knee lifts. The left foot steps back to meet the right. And then the right knee drops. Extend the right toes to the outside, right side of the mat. Spin to the inside of the left. Inhale, side plank, modified Vashisthasana. Really take up space in this posture, just like we were before. Right hand's pushing you down and away, left hand's reaching up. Left foot's pressing into the mat this time. Take a full breath in. Exhale, reach up and over towards the left, lengthen the body. Palm comes face down, internal rotation of the left shoulder. The head and neck continue to reach out of the collarbone, lengthening through the spine. Full breath in. Good. Full breath out. With an inhale, gate pose, left arm reaches up, right arm reaches up, left arm reaches towards the left toes. Full breath in. Right shin, right knee, press into the mat. The whole length of the right side, body's lifting up and out. Feel the right intercostal muscles start to open up and expand, creating more space for each inhale on the right side of your lungs. Full breath in. Full breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down, frame, or all the way down to the ground. Spin to the ball mound of the left toes. Right leg extends back. Full breath in your high plank. Option again, moving through your chaturanga. Exhaling to lower halfway. Inhaling upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Last inhale. Last exhale. Good. Inhale, lift your right leg up towards the sky. Flex the right toes. Spread them really, really wide. And then as you exhale, right knee to right elbow. Really squeeze it in. Right heel lifts closer towards the glute muscle. You're here for 3, 4, 2. Inhale, reach that right leg up and back. Stack the right hip over the left. Gaze underneath the left armpit. Try to see those right toes. Maybe draw some more circles on the hip. Good. Full breath in. Extend that right leg. Exhale, right foot steps all the way through low lunge. You can take as many steps as you need to get the hands to frame the right toes. Your left foot is now going to spin flat, heel to arch or heel to heel alignment. Everyone's body is different. Inhale, open up, warrior 2. You can take your time settling into our first warrior 2. Really wide stance, probably one of the widest stances that you'll have. Right knee presses out towards the pinky-ish side of the right toes. The external rotation of the left hip opens up the body. Knife edge of the left foot's pressing into the ground. Equal weight in both legs. Once you're strong in the legs, arms reach out towards the sides. Gaze goes over the right middle finger. Take a full breath in. Option to settle in a little deeper with your breath out. Preparing for extended side angle. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. And then as you reach forward, extend the arms to 6 and 12 o'clock. Lots of options here. Right arm, right forearm can rest on top of the right thigh, but really keep these side bodies stretched, really active. Don't just fall onto the right side. Left arm extends up. You can reach the right hand inside of the right knee, pressing the right knee away from the body, continuing to lift up with the left. From here, one big circle, left fingertips reach back behind you, down towards the ground, all the way towards the top of your mat, and then really stack that left shoulder over the right, open up into the hip. Full breath in. Good, full breath out. Root down to the right foot. Strengthen both side bodies. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten through the right leg. Right arm reaches up and back. Good, continuing that nice long stretch, opening up. This time, bring the left hand to meet the right. Find that steeple mudra. Gently pull the right arm even higher. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, star pose. Keep the palms connected. Just gently turn the right toes parallel to each other. Exhale, sink deep into your goddess. Nice wide lunge. Arms come out by the side. I want your arms to be active too, not just like, oh, my arms are on the side, right? Arms are cactus. They're engaged. Shoulder blades squeezed together. Fingertips spread wide. Heels are out, or heels are in, toes are out. You can find a little bit of movement, side to side. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, bring the hands to touch at center. Exhale, sink a little lower. Good, inhale, open up, big star. This time hands are separated. Listen, as you exhale, warrior two to the back of the mat. So you're going to bend into the left knee. Keep the right leg straight. Spin the right foot. So the knife edge of the foot is parallel to the back of the mat. First time here, but we're only here for a breath, so gently settle in. Good, and then with an inhale, right arm leads you all the way forward, high crescent lunge. Left foot should still be in front. You should be really high on the right toes. Hips are squared towards the mat. Arms are up by the side. Full breath in. Good. Gently settle. Full breath out. With an inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Really use the strength of your core. You can drag that right foot along the mat to lift that right leg all the way up. You're still building that strength. Don't mind my mat. Good. Right leg is lifted really high. Right toes are flexed. Drop the right elbow down. Kick the right foot back, preparing for dancer's pose. You're grabbing for the inside arch, the big toe side arch of the right foot. Bring the knees back to touch. Good. Once you've established your balance here, know that you can stay here. This is the posture, reaching up through the left palm, kicking into the right. If you want more, begin to reach even further and really kick into that right palm. Bring the right foot up and behind you. Try to keep the right hip down so your hips stay balanced. Full breath in. Good. Full breath out. Inhale, slowly rise back to one-legged Tadasana. Exhale, figure four. Right foot crosses over the left knee. Gently begin to sink low into the mat. I know the left leg is starting to burn. Use your breath to work through those sensations. Know that your body is strong. It's building strength. Press down through the left foot so everything else can feel lighter, lifting away. Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. With the most control that you have, moving nice and slow. Keep the palms connected, reach them forward. With an inhale breath, unravel the right leg, continue to reaching forward, and then exhale, reach the right leg back. Full breath in. Exhale, standing splits. Inhale, right leg lifts high. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee bends behind the left, really come down. Good, inhale, extend it back up. Exhale, Shiva squat, right knee behind left knee. One more time, inhale. Exhale. This time, right knee comes all the way down to the ground. Left leg crosses all the way over the right knee. So coming into cow face. Well, if you can see that, okay. So from here, your hands can stay out in front of you as you make those adjustments, and then sink the hips back in between the feet. Feet are spread wide. For some of us, you might already feel a sensation in that left hip, especially since we just worked really heavily into the left leg. You can stay here. If you want a little bit more, lengthen up through the spine, and then as you exhale, walk the hands forward. Five rounds of breath here. Reconnecting with your breath. Reconnecting with your intention. And reconnecting with the sensations that keep you in this present moment. Maybe the air feels a little differently on the skin as you start to break just a tiny little bit of sweat. Maybe the heartbeat is a little faster. Good. One more inhale. One more exhale. Gentle transition to roll out of this posture. You'll walk the hands forward, come onto the knees. Hands plant in front of you. Starting with the right leg, you'll extend the right leg back. And then extend the left leg back, coming into your high plank. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll over the tops of the toes. Press into the palms, shine the heart. Exhale, using the strength of your core. Lift the hips up, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Good, full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, your left leg lifts high to the sky. Flex the left toes, spread them really wide. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Really squeeze it in. Full breath in. Full breath out. You're here for 3. Lift the left knee a little higher for 2. Inhale, re-extend the left leg. Stack the left hip over the right. Gazes underneath the right armpit. Maybe you see your right toes. If you'd like to draw circles with the right hip, you can. Give it a little extra love. Good. Re-extend the left leg long. Exhale, left knee steps all the way through, low lunge. Take your time setting it up. Right foot spins flat, heel to arch or heel to heel alignment. And then inhale, rise all the way up. This time really taking our time in warrior 2 on the left leg. Remember the left knee presses towards the pinky edge side of the left toes. The hips are sinking, but everything is pushing up and away. You're pressing through both feet. From the waist, everything lifts up. Arms reach up and out. Take a full breath in. Gaze over the left middle finger as you breathe out. One more inhale. Soften if you've got room to soften as you exhale. Extended side angle. Reach as far as you can forward. Then tick-tock the arms 6 and 12 o'clock. Left arm can gently rest on top of the left thigh. Try not to put all the weight in the left arm. You're still lifting up through both side bodies. Right fingertips are reaching nice and high. Take a full breath in. Reach the right fingertips forward as you breathe out. Palm is turned down. Pinkies are open. Fingers are open. Keep pressing through both feet. Full breath in. Good. Full breath out. Inhale, reverse triangle. Straighten through the left leg. Right arm comes down. Left arm comes up. Strong again through the feet. Often this is where we start to bend into the knee. Things get a little lackadaisical. Be really active through those legs. Really strong reaching up to the left arm. One more full breath in. Full breath out. Right hand comes up to meet the left, guiding it through some more space, gently pulling it up and over. Good. One more inhale here. You've got it. One more exhale. Inhale, fingertips reach up, toes come parallel to each other. One more round of goddess. I know I just told you to turn your toes parallel. Bring the heels in, the toes out. Exhale, sink low. Good. This time I want you to bring your hands to the thighs. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, drop the right shoulder towards the left knee. With an inhale, lift up. Exhale, left shoulder towards the right knee. 2 more times with your breath. Your inhales bring you all the way up through center. Exhale, find the twist. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Staying in the lunge. Inhale, come back through center. Hands meet at the heart. Full breath in. Sink a little lower with your breath out. Good. Inhale, arms burst open. Start pose straight through both legs. Exhale, warrior two to the right. Bend into the right knee. Left foot spins parallel to the back of your mats. Again, just here for a breath. Full breath in. Settle in with your breath out. Left arm leads the left hip forward. Spin all the way to the front of your mat. High crescent lunge. Really rooting down into the right foot. Left hip pulls forward. Right hip pulls back. Core is strong and engaged. Nice slow transition into our high crescent lunge. Take a full breath in. Exhale, airplane your arms. You're rooting down through that right foot. Inhale, the left arm reaches, or left leg reaches all the way up. A little wobbly today, so if you are too, it's all good. Left foot is flexed. Strong through that right leg. Reach all the way up through the fingertips. Then as you exhale, bend the left elbow. Reach the left foot back. Once again, grabbing for that inside arch of the left foot. Right fingertips reach up. Knees squeeze together. And when you're ready, you can find your variation. That could be here. That could be reaching up and forward, kicking into the left hip. Hips stay square towards the ground. Really feel that kind of interaction between the left hand and the left foot. Heart stays lifted, fingertips reach up. One more full breath in. Good, full breath out. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left leg reaches all the way up. Move nice and slow with control. Exhale, figure four. Left foot crosses over the right. Slowly sink deep into your chair. Elbows are lifted high, palms pressing together, heart up towards the thumbs, and then the hips gently lower down. Full breath in. Good. Breathe into your strength. Breathe into the sensations of the body, finding gratitude in the warmth that's building. Good. Inhale, one-legged Tadasana. Left leg lifts once again. Just kidding. Come back into our figure four. I got excited. Reach the palms forward. Good. And this time with control, unravel the left leg. Extend the left leg back. Full breath in. Exhale, standing splits. I know the right leg is burning. You've got the strength. Take a full breath in. Left leg lifts higher. Exhale, Shiva squat. Left knee behind right. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, Shiva squat. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, left knee comes all the way down to the ground. Right knee crosses all the way in front of left. You can keep your hips lifted until you've got that cross. Feet are out wide, and then slowly roll the hips back. Good. So for some of us, even for me right now, my right hip is on fire. So I'm already starting to feel the sensation. If you want more, gently lengthen up through the spine, and then slowly walk the hands forward. When you're walking the hands forward, the head and neck can hang heavy. Imagine the breath circulating into that right hip, creating more space. Every exhale, you can take open mouth exhales if you'd like. Release that heat. Release that energy. Four more rounds of breath here. Girl time. Good. Inhale, gently walk the hands back. Nice. Slow transition as well. You're going to walk the hands back forward, but this time roll onto the knees, lifting the hips. The left leg extends back first this time, then the right. Take a full breath. Know you can skip chaturanga or exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, the right leg lifts high to the sky. Exhale, right foot steps all the way up to the outside of the right hand. So both hands are inside of the right foot. So preparing for runner's lunge, if you want to build more heat, keeping this really active, keep the left toes tucked, keep the left knee lifted. Palms are really strong, pressing the ground away. Head and neck stay active as well. If you want to keep this more restorative, gently drop that left knee down, untuck the left toes. What I want all of you to see in this alignment, though, is that this is one posture where the right ankle is not stacked underneath the left knee. So really toe heel that right foot forward. But if you're taking the more restorative variation, you can stay on your palms. If you've got the space, you can come down to your forearms. Then allow yourself to just be. If it feels good in the body, you can gently slide the right hand up the right knee. Push the right leg away from you, coming to the knife edge of the right foot. Good. Gently roll back onto the right foot if it's not there already. You can stay in your restorative runner's lunge, or if you'd like to work into the hip flexor a little bit more, the left leg, root down through the left palm. As always, creating as much space as possible, reach the right arm up first, bend into the left leg, and then reach for the pinky edge side of the left toes. Your heart can stay spun open towards the sky. If you have a little bit more space, you can gently square the shoulders towards the ground, pulling that left heel closer towards the left glute. Keep pressing the ground away with the left hand, strong in those left fingertips, pressing each knuckle into the ground to release the tension into the wrists. 2 more rounds of breath. And again, and always with control, try not to slingshot that left leg back. Gently release the left foot. Reach the right arm all the way back around. Left foot reaches down. Left toes tuck, left knee lifts if it's not there already. With control, right foot steps back to meet the left, coming to a high plank. Spin to the knife edge of the right foot. Inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana. To modify, you can stack one foot in front of the other. You can drop the right knee down just like we did before. If you would like to add on, you can play with lifting the left foot up. Maybe reaching the left arms over. You're here for 3. For 2, get even longer. Good. 1, release the left hand down. Inhale into your high plank. Exhale, chaturanga or downward facing dog. Good. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, the left leg reaches high to the sky. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside edge of the left hand. Take as many steps as you need to get there. Nice wide stance. Again, the left foot is out of alignment with the left knee. If you're staying with that more activation, building the more heat, right toes stay tucked, right knee stays lifted. Restorative, drop the knee down, untuck the toes. The torso stays kind of in companionship with the version that you're taking. So if you're taking the restorative variation, I want your head and neck to hang heavy. Really allow the spine to be compressed, the body to relax, the security, or feel the security to allow that left hip to open. If you're taking the more active variation, the spine, head, and neck are active as well. So you're still reaching the crown of your head forward. You're still pressing the ground away. Chin is slightly tucked. Core is really engaged. In either variation, try to lengthen and deepen the breath. Good. One more nice long inhale. And then option, if you'd like, left hand presses the left knee away, roll to the knife edge of the left foot. And you can stay here. If this feels good, stay here. If you took the hip flexor stretch on the left leg, we'll move into that on the right. Flattening the left foot down, rooting down through the right wrist. Inhale, the left arm reaches high. And then as you exhale, bend the right knee. Grab for the outside, pinky edge side of that right foot. You can continue to reach the heart up towards the sky, pulling the heel towards the glutes. If you're craving more sensation here, you can gently start to square the shoulders towards the earth, continuing to press the heel closer towards the glute muscles. Good. One more long, full inhale through the front side of the body. With control, gently release the right foot. Left hand comes all the way back around. Right toes tuck, right knee lifts. Left foot extends back. Good. Spin to the knife edge of the left foot. Root down to the left hand. Inhale, side plank, Vashisthasana. All the same variations apply. You can drop down to the left knee, stagger the feet. Maybe allow the right leg to hover. Hips stay lifted high. Both side bodies are engaged. Crown of your head reaches out of the neck. Maybe the arm lengthens. You're here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Release it down. Take a full breath in your high plank. Again, option for that chaturanga. Option to simply push back, downward facing dog. Last downward facing dog of class. Take some time to notice the differences. Good. One more inhale. Exhale, release the knees down to the mat. Come into a tabletop position. Untuck the toes, walk the hands out in front of you. Take an inhale breath, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, puppy pose, heart melts down to the earth. Fingertips are spread wide, pressing into the ground. Hips are still lifted nice and high. Good. Press into the palms. Inhale, slowly rise all the way back up. Come to a seat. And then gently roll onto your tush. Class took a little longer than I'd expected, so if you have time, hang out. It is noon. We'll just move through one last little series here. Okay. Soles of the feet are onto the earth, palms are face up. Slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Bring the knees into the chest. Give them a nice little squeeze. Kind of getting right back to where we started. Good, and then bring the knees to the outside edges of the rib cage. Give them a gentle squeeze. Spine is nice and long on the mat here. If you feel like you've got a little bit more room to grow, moving into happy baby, the knees stay compressed into the rib cages. Just the feet start to lift up. Elbows come inside of the knees, reaching for the inside arch or the outside arches of the feet. Just notice how if you pull on the inside arches of the feet, if your feet turn in, I want you to try to grab the outside so the feet are flat up towards the sky. If you have to lift your head or lift your tailbone to be in this posture, I want you to back out of it. Bring the knees or the hands back to the knees. And then from here, you can gently rock right to left, left to right. Add a slight smile to your face. We've really opened up our hips and our legs today. So if you'd like to come back to neutral in the spine and play with extending your right leg out, maybe bringing that back in, extending the left leg out, bringing that back in, maybe extending both legs out. Tailbone continues to press into the earth. Whole spine is connected to the ground. One more full inhale. Full exhale. Gently bring both knees back in. And then bring everything up into a little ball, kind of how we've ended every class. And we end it this way because you are giving yourself everything. You have all of the power, all the strength, all the love, all the gratitude within you already. Often we're so much given out. Today, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in. Curl the toes, purse the lips, squeeze the eyes, the nose. Everything that you have that you can contract, I want you to contract. Take a full breath in at the top. Squeeze even harder, your eyes, your nose, your lips. Hold it. Keep holding it. You're here for 3. Dive deeper into the body for 2. And 1. Exhale, Savasana. Legs extend out wide. Palms are face up. Heels in, toes out. Roll the shoulder blades down the back. And take a full breath. Feel the energy moving within the body. And once again, feel the air surrounding the body, the physical form. Feel the support of the mat, the floor, the earth below you. And then slowly and conscientiously allow the body to relax and soften into that support. Maybe with a touch of imagination, imagining that the air, the earth are giving you one big hug. Allowing the muscles to soften, the joints to soften, and the mind to settle. Know that if this space is where you want to spend more time, the time is yours. If you're ready to reawaken into your day, start with the breath, breathing deeply once again into the body. Now allowing the breath to add movement to the body, starting small with fingertips and toes. Adding in wrists and ankles. And then maybe rocking the head to the left and the right, right and the left. Nice big good morning stretch. Point the toes, reach the fingertips up, maybe add a slight yawn to the jaw. And then bring the knees into the chest. And gently roll to the right side of your body. Right bicep rests underneath your head as a pillow. Left hand comes down to the mat. Taking in another moment of the present moment. The air, the sounds, the smells. Even if your eyes are closed, the colors. And then trying to keep your eyes closed, roll up to a comfortable seat. Palms come to connect at your heart. Really feel each finger connect to the other. The thumbs gently start to see and hear and feel the heartbeat through the sternum. It is from my breath, my home, this space, to yours that I bow. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Happy Monday. Yeah, I appreciate you all being here. Remember that these classes are recorded, so they're here for you at your use anytime you want once I hit end class. And if you have any requests as we move into the rest of the week, please let me know. Whether that's a different breath type, different flow, music, any of that, please let me know. I've got time. All right. Have a wonderful week. And I look forward to seeing all of you Wednesday at 11 a.m. Have a good one.